Welcome, friends, to another episode of some of our rich tribal cultural festivals and unique practices, which are so important to tribals of India. In this episode, we will be exploring about the Adivasis and learn of their most important festival celebrated throughout the region in which they live in. But before you dive into this, again, I request you to kindly subscribe to my channel and share with your friends and families. Your response will mean a great deal to me and motive me to bring more interesting facts about the rich cultural tapestry of Northeast India and beyond. So let's begin our journey. The Karam Festival is one of the most vibrant and significant cultural events for the Adivasi communities across the states of Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, and Assam. It is primarily celebrated by tribes like the Oraon, Ho, Munda, and Santhal. The festival is a beautiful tapestry of nature worship, community bonding, and cultural expression, dedicated to Karam Devta, or Karam Rani, the god or goddess of fate, power, and youth. It typically falls on the Bhado Ekadashi, the 11th day of the lunar fortnight in the month of Bhadrapada, which usually corresponds to August-September. Here is a detailed description of the rituals, practices, and profound importance of the Karam Festival. Leading to the festive, there are preparatory rituals which are done. The celebration doesn't start on the day of the festival, but builds up with a series of rituals over the preceding days. The quest for the Karam branch, Karam Danda. A few days before the festival, young unmarried girls and boys venture into the nearby forests. Their mission is to find a specific type of tree, most commonly the Karam tree, Nochlea parvifolia, but sometimes the sal or kadamba tree. They sing traditional songs and perform dances as they search for the perfect, straight, and branchless sapling. This act itself is a community exercise strengthening their bond with nature. The Jawai Puja, worship of the Jawas. On the day before the main festival, a crucial ritual called Jawai Puja, or Karam Puja, is performed by the women. They fast for the well-being of their brothers and the family. They prepare a special dish called Jawai, a coarse, unhusked rice that is germinated in a small basket. Or a ring made of bamboo. This germinated grain symbolizes fertility, prosperity, and the life force of the community. The women offer these germinated grains, along with seasonal flowers and fruits, to the Karam Devta, praying for a good harvest and the prosperity of their family. On the day of the Karam Festival, there are various rituals and practices that are important. The main day is a spectacular display of faith, energy, and community spirit. First come the installation of the Karam branch. The Karam branch brought from the forest is washed with milk and haran, a local liquor, by the village priest, Pahan, or the elder of the family. It is then installed in the main courtyard, or a designated akhra, dancing ground. The branch is decorated with red vermilion, flowers, and garlands. This becomes the physical embodiment of the deity for the duration of the festival. The puja or worship, the priest chants mantras and invokes Karam Devta, offering prayers for the community's good fortune, protection from evil spirits, and a bountiful harvest. He narrates the Karam Kahani, the legend of Karam, a central mythological story that explains the festival's origin. A common legend tells the tale of a brother and sister whose devotion to Karam Devta saved them from divine wrath, cementing the festival's connection to sibling bonds. Once the rituals are over comes the night of dance and music, Karam Nach. This is the heart of the festival. As night falls, the entire village gathers around the sacred Karam branch. The rhythmic, hypnotic beats of the madal and nagada, traditional drums, fill the air. Men and women dressed in their finest traditional attire, white with red borders for women, often with elaborate bead and shell jewelry, form concentric circles. The Karam Nach is characterized by synchronized, graceful movements, with dancers holding each other by the waist or linking arms. The Karam Geet, the dance is accompanied by soulful and energetic folk songs. These songs are not just for entertainment. They narrate stories of their ancestors, their struggles, their love for nature, and the legends of Karam Devta.
Karam karam ka hale ayo karam karin kaise ya wai re karam ka Karam Raza ke jai. Karam Raza ke jai. 11 Khwari ke jai. 11 Khwari ki jai. Karam. Hello.
The singing and dancing continue throughout the night, a testament to the community's endurance and collective joy.
एक चाय पी लेते हैं यार। मालिक चाय हो गया? रुकना पड़ेगा। ठीक है।
The next morning, the festivities conclude. The sacred Karam branch is carried in a procession with singing and dancing to a nearby river or water body. It is then immersed in the water, symbolizing the return of the deity to its abode and the cyclical nature of life. What is the profound importance for the community? The Karam Festival is far more than a religious event. It is the bedrock of Adivasi identity and social cohesion. It is a celebration of nature and agriculture. At its core, Karam is a harvest festival. It marks the end of the monsoon and the beginning of the harvest season. The worship of the Karam tree, a symbol of strength and fertility, is a direct appeal for a bountiful crop. It reinforces the Adivasi worldview of living in harmony with nature, where forests, rivers, and land are not resources to be exploited, but sacred kin to be revered. Also, the sanctity of sibling bonds. Just like Raksha Bandhan, Karam places immense importance on the relationship between brothers and sisters. The fast kept by sisters, Jawai Puja, for their brothers' long life and prosperity is a powerful emotional anchor. It strengthens familial ties and ensures the care and protection of women within the community structure. It also reaffirms of community and identity. In a world where Adivasi cultures are often marginalized, Karam is a powerful act of cultural preservation. The collective dancing, singing, and storytelling are not mere performances. They are the living transmission of history, language, and values from one generation to the next. For a night, social hierarchies blur, and the community stands as one, united by a shared faith and heritage. It is a festival of youth and fertility. The active participation of unmarried youth is highly significant. The forest expedition, the night-long dancing, and the songs often carry subtle themes of courtship. The festival provides a socially sanctioned space for young men and women to interact, fostering relationships that can lead to marriage, thereby ensuring the continuity and vitality of the tribe. In essence, the Karam Festival is the beating heart of Adivasi life. It weaves together their economic reliance on agriculture, their spiritual connection to nature, their strong familial bonds, and their indomitable cultural spirit into a single vibrant celebration. It is a day when the community doesn't just worship a deity, it celebrates its very existence and reaffirms its place in the cosmos. I hope, my friends, that through this journey you have learned something about the Adivasi's cultural identity and practices that are so interesting and fascinating. Until then, adios, my friends. Please let us all preserve our cultural practices and heritage, that future generations have the right to shape their lives and do not forget their roots and traditions. Thank you very much for being with through this journey. I am your friend Tribal IQ.